is up, sickle cell warriors and warrior family? I am coming to you as promised with part 2 of hospital horror stories. Okay, so let's get right into it.
I'm trying to stop crying so I can tell y'all what literally just happened to me. So I was admitted, right? I was on today, made like the 4th or 5th day, and the doctor he switched to oral when I wasn't ready to switch to oral. Like, oral medication does not work if my pain is above a 5, and my pain was an 8 out of 10 this morning when he came in to talk to me. He would not listen to me at all. He disregarded everything I said. So I left. So I went downstairs to the ER to try to be seen again to get a new doctor because he refused to get me a new doctor. So I go downstairs and they literally refuse to treat me. So I left. I go to the smaller hospital, but it's basically the same place, but it's just a different hospital. They called South Strand and literally told them not to treat me. Like, how can you fucking do that? That has to be illegal. Like, if I leave one hospital saying that I don't want one doctor taking care of me, then it should be that. Like, y'all should not be listening to no doctor that I don't want treating me. But they still refuse to treat me, so I left and I came to the shitty hospital, which is Wagamon. So I came to Wagamon so I could try to get treated, just to get out of enough pain to go home. So I'm at Wagamon and they're gonna treat me, but like, why did I have to go through all of this just to not be in pain? Like, I'm crying because I'm frustrated. Like, dealing with all of this is so frustrating. Like, not being listened to about your pain is just... During my admission, like, I had got my last dose of IV pain medication at like 4 in the morning. Around 5 in the morning, my chest started hurting. So I told the nurse to tell the doctor. But she said, the night shift doctor said, just wait till day shift comes on to see if he want to switch anything. We'll do anything different. This nigga switches to oral. Like, I'm obviously not okay. And maybe thinking just because your labs start to get better, that you start to get better with your labs. And that's so not true. Like, you can still be in pain. Your labs look perfectly fine. Like, I'm so tired of getting treated like this. These doctors act like we want to be in the hospital. Like, I will give everything to not be in here to calm down. So I'll just update y'all when I'm starting to feel better and I actually get my first dose of medicine, because this pain is too much. Like, so I'm just going IV. It's an ultrasound IV, and it's sticking out because it wouldn't advance any further. So this is what I'm stuck with. Right now I'm waiting on my nurse to bring the medicine. This happens every fucking time. I'll get an IV, it'll work, and then when she go get the meds, it stopped working right before I'm about to get the meds. Like, this shit makes no sense. Now this shit is infiltrated and I have to get another one. So I have to still getting irritated. I'm tired of being poked and prodded on. Like, I'm just tired of it all. Shit is just too much. So here's a little update. Why does my eye look like that? What the fuck? Okay, so here's an update. I'm on my 3rd IV. The previous 2 stopped working for some odd reason. I don't know. But I had to get a 3rd ultrasound IV, which was fucking annoying. But I got my 2nd dose like 15-ish minutes ago, or like maybe 20. And I'm feeling a little bit better, but my chest, oh my god, it just hurts so bad still. Like, when I breathe, it hurts. Like, under my boobs, under here, I get like cramps all in my rib cage on this side and this side. I'm just over it. Like, I just want to be normal. I'm currently waiting on my 3rd dose. I'm waiting for my nurse to bring it. We'll see how I feel after that 3rd dose. And I got all 3 doses, and my chest still hurts. When I breathe, it hurts like all in here and a little bit up here. And my lower back is constantly aching, and I'm having abdominal pain too. It's not too bad. The medicine did help, but it just wasn't enough. Like, it's to the point where I need admission, so I am getting admitted. I probably stay here a day or 2 and then go home, because that's like really all I needed was like one more day at the other hospital. If they had just listened to me, like, I could have been out there the next day, but they was tripping. But fuck them. I'm getting treated awesome here. The nurses are being nice. The doctor is good. So I'm good right now. I'm just waiting to get a room upstairs.
Why don't you just go to the doctor? Here's how my day went. Today I woke up and got to my appointment on time, 10:30 in the morning. Got my labs drawn, met with the doctor. The doctor was like, you seem sick, you should go to the hospital. I said, I really don't want to, but okay. I get to the hospital around 1:30 via ambulance. They pull me back. I have to fight with them for an hour to get them to access my port. They access my port, finally. Then I have to wait 3 hours before I get my first dose of pain medication, because nobody knows what the hell they're doing and I can't get in contact with my actual nurse. Okay. After about 3 doses of pain meds, all of a sudden now, it's shift change. My nurse is gone. again. Can't get in contact with my doctor, but I've gotten a text at 6:30 that says I've officially been admitted to the hospital. Okay, great. So I'm admitted to the hospital. I don't see a doctor. I don't see anybody. 8:30 rolls around. I still haven't seen anybody. I'm asking for help. I'm asking for support. Nobody comes around. 10:30 rolls around. I'm at this point sobbing in my chair, begging for someone to give me assistance, to bring me relief. A doctor finally shows up, says we're going to start the PCA pump, starts bitching and moaning at me because they didn't order my right dose of medication. And I said, well, we don't know when the PCA pump is coming, and I would rather get the full dose of meds while I wait. Turns out I was smart because I'd been in the ER and she hadn't. And guess whose PCA pump wasn't ready for another 3 hours? Mine! So, we finally get the PCA pump set up around, 12:30? Yay, win. You think we'd be good to go? No, because I still haven't been moved from the emergency department to my floor. I get moved, finally, to the floor I'm supposed to be on at 3:45. And guess what? My pain's still not being maintained because nobody read my chart. I've only met with one doctor. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still in pain. This TikTok's 2 minutes long. Would you have gone to the doctor if you knew that?
Guys, I just woke up. My shoulders hurting so bad, and like my elbows for some reason. Like that never happens. But anyways, I had to come to y'all to talk about this. Tell me, does this make sense to you? Tell me if this is a bitch trying to play in my face and call me a liar, or if I'm tripping because I'm just tripping. Okay, if a normal hemoglobin level for a man and a woman, I think man is usually 17, a woman is like 14.6. And my hemoglobin level, and a off hemoglobin level for any sickle cell patient is a 10. Hold on. Yeah, it's a 10.0 or even lower, a 7.4. That means that you need a blood transfusion. Usually that's what means a blood transfusion, or that you're in a sickle cell crisis. But hear me out. You cannot judge a sickle cell crisis by a hemoglobin level. Your hemoglobin level could be a 14. It's like, I don't know, miraculously a sickle cell patient with a 14, that's great. But it could be like, okay, say you have an 8 or a 9 or a 10. That means that you're having a good day and but you still have pain. You still go into sickle cell crisis. Because what? One, you cannot judge a sickle cell crisis off of hemoglobin or the reticuli that you have. I don't know why they like to try to go off that, but you cannot judge by that. That's old science. That's old junk science. This does not prove anything. You could be in a sickle cell crisis with great hemoglobin level. You can have pain and be in a good sickle cell level. That's just so don't ever let somebody tell you, oh, your reticuli, your hemoglobin level looks good, so you're not in crisis, your pain's not real. Don't ever let somebody tell you that. So if my hemoglobin level yesterday when I came in, or the day before yesterday when I came in here, they told me, oh no, your hemoglobin level is a 6.4. And I said, okay, I know it's low, but you cannot blood transfuse me. They're like, why is that? I'm like, because I have kidney damage. I'm on dialysis, so you can't just be going and fucking transfusing me every time you see a low level, or I'll always be getting transfused. Because when I have chronic pain, my sickle cell acts up almost every day, every other day. Like, it'll be small periods, small pain, and there's days where it's huge and I need to go to the hospital. Like, that's how I explain it with myself. I don't know how yours is, but that's how mine is. But my hemoglobin level, they told me you're at a 6.5, 6.4. They told me I was at that level and I needed to be transfused. I said, no, you can't do that because I can only be transfused if I'm at a 5.4. They're like, oh, and they're telling me now that's because I'm on dialysis, and that's what my hematologist recommends. So I tell them that. They're like, okay, we won't transfuse you then. We'll just take you upstairs and we'll manage your pain. That's what they've been doing. Why yesterday did the doctor come in here and say, you're not in crisis? I said, how you know? What do you mean I'm not in crisis? She's like, well, the pain you're feeling is not sickle cell. I said, how would you know? I said, yes, it is. She's like, so what kind of pain do you think you're having? I said, I'm having a sickle cell crisis. I'm in sickle cell pain. She's like, no, you're not, because your reticuli levels aren't low enough for that, and your hemoglobin levels aren't low enough for that. And on our blood test that we did 2 days ago, the one we did 2 days ago before she came in here, your hemoglobin levels doesn't show that you're in crisis. I'm like, yes, it does. I had a 6.5 or something like that. That means I needed to be transfused. That means that I was having eye. And on top of that, they never took my blood again the next day, which was the day that she was in here saying that my hemoglobin was great and that I shouldn't be in any pain. I said, oh, so you're calling me a liar? You're trying to say that I'm not having a sickle cell crisis. I'm just in here pretending. She's like, no, I believe your pain is real. You're just not having a sickle cell crisis. Your pain is something else. I'm like, okay, I also have chronic pain, but this isn't my back. Like, this isn't my fractured vertebrae that's acting up. It's actually my sickle cell. Like, I know what's going on with my body. And she just continues saying that she basically doesn't believe me. But then she's like, no, but I believe that you're having a crisis. I just don't believe it's sickle cell crisis. I'm like, what is it then? But you're trying to sound having a mental health crisis or something? She's like, no. She's like, let's just change your medication to every 6 hours, and we can talk about this in the morning. Because this isn't the time to have a long conversation, because I'm questioning her. I'm like, no, explain yourself. Explain what you're trying to say. If you believe this, like, then you should have some kind of, proof, some kind of... And she's like, well, your levels. And I'm like, that doesn't prove that somebody's in a sickle cell crisis. That's old junk science. And she's like, well, I still go by that. Why are you going by something that's been disproven? Like, what? That's not how a doctor is supposed to work.
And this is how they like to play with sickle cell warriors. Now, the first video that I showed, right? She's had to go through multiple sticks. And I'm not saying that's the hospital's fault, but multiple sticks just to get relief. And then Vamp, the second video that I showed, her doctor recommended that she go to the doctor, to the ER. But instead of doing like a direct admission, the doctor just tells her to go to the ER and leaves her on her own. Like, if you have seen this patient in your office and you are recommending that they go to the hospital, why not call the ER and say, hey, my patient's coming. I've seen her already in my office and I need her to be seen in the ER. Like, you can do like direct admission stuff like that. And I know that because it was done. It has been done before. So this is how the doctors like to leave us out and just leave us to fend for ourselves. It's literally ridiculous. And then in the third video with Jade, she's being told that she's not in pain. She's not in a crisis because of blood work. Like, these people do not care about us. They don't care about our pain. They don't think it's serious because they can't see it with their own eyes. And they're going off of blood work. And this person literally has a 6.4 hemoglobin and you're telling them that they're not in crises? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? So what is the other explanation for why their blood level would be so low? Like, it is ridiculous how they dismiss us and try to gaslight us and just abuse us. Like, downright just dismiss everything that we are saying just because we can look at them with a straight face and explain how we're feeling. It's like, I'm an adult now. I have felt this pain so much that I have learned to keep my composure. Because if I'm sitting here crying to you about how I'm feeling, it's going to make it worse. So I've learned to keep my composure, try to keep calm. even if I'm in like the severest pain, try to keep calm, to have a rational conversation with these people, and all they want to do is dismiss you because of what you look like on the outside. And they try to use that blood work shit to back up their bias. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because I can tell you, I have had many crises and my blood work be fine and I be feeling like crap. And my blood is not showing any of that. But because we look fine, because we look okay on the outside, it's just dismiss everything they're saying. Delay their care, make it hard as possible. It's ridiculous, and we're tired of it. And so anyone telling anyone not to say anything about the things that they go through in the hospital, they are literally working to your detriment. And do not listen to those people because they do not have your best interests at heart. They're trying to cover the medical professionals. That's all. It's not about helping the patient. It's about covering the medical professionals and trying to give them excuses for their biases and the BS that they say out of their mouth, trying to rationalize why they do not want to treat us. It's getting old. It's getting real old. Anyway, thank you. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Okay? I'm trying to help our community spread more awareness. So if you understand the mission, if you're down for the mission, if you support me, you support the channel, you want to see it get bigger and better, please help me out. Like, comment, and subscribe, okay? And even if you have criticism for me, it's okay. Leave your criticism in the comments. I'm willing to hear anyone out, okay? That makes sense, all right? Make sure if you comment anything that you don't agree with, make sure it makes sense, okay? Like logical feedback, not just rants and raving. But anyway, thank you. I love you. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day. Love you. Bye.